So the problem is that medically, we haven't been able to really predict which young, healthy people get really sick from COVID. The first patient from our practice who got admitted to my hospital's intensive care unit a year ago was 35 years old. And this person is now okay, but was on a ventilator for more than 2 weeks and is still suffering some of the side effects. So part of the gut clench that I have about this is that I know the odds, if you're older and sicker, the odds that you get very sick from COVID are much higher, no question. But I can't tell you for certain sure that you're not going to get really sick. The other issue with COVID is that you may have heard of this long haul COVID or post-COVID syndrome, where up to 10% of people who've had COVID infection get these symptoms that may last for months and are still going on a year later, and we don't really know if they're going to end. And that is extreme fatigue, muscle aches, so it's pain, and it's difficulty concentrating, brain fog. And most of the people who we find are suffering from those symptoms had very mild disease. And again, I can't predict which young, healthy person who gets a mild COVID infection ends up with those symptoms 6 months later. And I'm trying to prevent that too. Anything to add on that, Matt?
Yeah, and it's very preventable. So these symptoms that can persist for months are very preventable by getting vaccinated. So even though you might not think you're high risk, getting vaccinated can eliminate any of that risk for you.